Hello, it's your girl Terry of My Uncomplicated Life back with another video. And today's video is part 15 of the finance series. And today I am referencing or referring to or talking about being able to make great choices with your finances. The first thing I'm discussing is auto pay. Now, of course, there may be a thing of if you're the type of person, you know, where you believe you're good at doing auto pay, then go ahead and do auto pay. Um, if you feel like, you need those things in circulation, go ahead and do it to make sure your bills are paid on time. Because remember, 35% of your credit score is determined by how well you're able to pay your bills on time. So, you know, I think it's still good to check those things every once in a while to make sure the card that you have on file for, these different companies is updated. You got to check those things, make sure they're not expired, so that as you have it on auto pay, you can ensure that they're paid. You don't want to have a mishap to where, oh dang, like this ain't paid, and it just affects the whole flow. Um, and this is why some people prefer the manual payments. You just go in and pay it every month because you don't want to like accidentally not update the card after it expires or whatever the case may be. So it just depends. The main thing is making sure you double checking everything to check and see everything is flowing and being paid on time. It's very important. Now, also, I want to make it clear that um, basically, as far as deals, it may be best to. That's just a dog barking in the background. But it may be best to go with deals that you know are gonna be beneficial to you as best as possible. So there may be certain deals where it's like referral programs, it may be discounts on certain items and that type of thing that kind of allows you to be able to, um, you know, have some type of savings on what you purchase. I think it's really good to be aware of those programs. So things that you already know you're going to purchase, like for example, there's some pads at the store. They're like, oh, if you buy four, you get a $5 gift card. Or it may be hair products. If you buy three, you get a $5 gift card. So it's like certain deals. You're going to buy these products anyway. Like you need all of them, or eventually you're going to need them. So, why not save $5 by buying more right now, like in advance, early on, because you're going to need them anyway at some point. But the thing is, if you have to stagger your money a little bit and you can't purchase in advance, and that's okay too. You can wait and just get it later on, not get the deal. It's okay. Just got to be able to assess where your finances are in that moment. That's the best way to go about it. Yeah, so impulsive spending as well. I want to speak on this. It's best to avoid impulsive spending as much as possible. Because I've heard, sometimes there are situations where a person, every time they go to their email or they go online, they're constantly seeing these promotions, even watching TV or even going on YouTube. Like, if you haven't paid for YouTube TV or YouTube Premium, there are advertisements that are constantly being ran and put in your face. And it's like either you want to tune out and away from those advertisements, or you want to have the psychological and mental capacity that even if you do see these advertisements, you're not going to go after every little thing you see. And I think even for me, like certain points, I had to say, oh, even if I see this advertisement for this restaurant, I don't have to go every week. And it'd be like, Terry, you don't have to go to your favorite restaurant every week. You don't have to go here and there all the time. Every time you see a $3 off, $5 off, a deal. You don't have to jump and go get it. Like, no. So even for myself, I've just been getting a whole bunch of groceries, cooking at home, bringing my lunch with me during the day, and then eating dinner when I get back home. Um, Today I did get Chipotle though. They were doing this, like they're doing like this summer thing where you get extra points when you scan your barcode on the app or whatever. So I did get that, and you entered into a sweepstakes or something like that. But I did do that once. Don't know if I'm gonna, you know, don't know if I'm gonna continue with Chipotle over the summer. I mean, it's really good food, but don't know if I will continue with that summer thing. We'll see what happens, but I am trying to take a break from all the restaurants and stuff. So I just been trying to cook as much as possible. But definitely tempting though, because the first one is you get 50 extra points. Then you go two more times, I believe you get 100 extra points. Then you go two more times after that, you get 150 extra points. So it's just like, it's really cool to see these rewards programs. And I love how they help out their customers, in that way. So I really do appreciate it. However, I also want to make sure that I am, not going out to restaurants too much. I already have been kind of going out to a few restaurants here and there for graduations and birthday parties, but I'm trying to avoid going as much as possible outside of that, you know, as much as is possible. I'm just trying to get better with how I budget and how I spend money. We all are, but the main point of this, to avoid impulsive spending, even when there are certain apps like Amazon, it's tempting to get this and that, this little gadget, it helps with this, and whatever the case may be, it may be so tempting to just grab the next gadget, the next appliance, the next item that catches your eye. But it's like ensuring ourselves that we don't need every little thing that that catches our eye. Like, we can forego or just not get certain things that we don't need at certain points in time. Like, you may get it later or you may never get it because you may not need it that bad. There may be other things that, you may find more value in. So you may still reward yourself. You may still give yourself cool things that you like, but it just may not be like something unnecessary that you really don't need, if you get what I'm saying. So I hope you all really were able to grasp a concept from this video. Comment below what stood out to you the most. I hope y'all take care. Have a blessed one. See y'all in the next video. Peace.